This is set number 8724. This is a Bionicle Matoran called Garan. Released in 2006 with the Piraka, 21 pieces, and was available for $4. This is one of 6 Matoran that were leading a resistance against the Piraka in order to take back Voya Nui. They unfortunately failed, but the Toa Nika saved all of the Matoran by defeating the Piraka later. This is one example of the type of Matoran you would see on Voya Nui, and there are many different variations from the 6 that we have as actual figures. There are probably more than that, with different colors and different body types. This one is similar to another Matoran, which is featured as a set. I believe I might have reviewed him before, but I don't remember the exact name. So, he's very simple to look at. He does not have any gear functions, or any Zamor spheres or anything. He's mainly just a posable figure. So you have all different ways of posing him. His arms, his shoulders, all different ball joints you can use for different posings. You have his legs that can be posed in different ways. All of these parts have been previously used in Bionicle history, and they've just been reassembled into a new Matoran figure. Which is kind of interesting, but compared to the older Matoran, it seems kind of bland. I mean, it's good, but it's not so good. Because these Matoran from Voya Nui have diversity from one another, and and diversity from other Matoran that have been made in Bionicle history. However, they lack any actual use without posing them. Because you could turn the head, you could see how that works. There's actually a foot piece similar to these that's used for the main body. That's a very common strategy. But you really don't have much in playability with these. You don't have any way to shoot them. You don't have any way to have them move their arms by a certain function. You just have to move them yourself. It's kind of clunky for play, but it's good for display, I guess. And good for collection. Because these pieces are, they've been featured as far back as, I think, 2004, 2005? Yeah, 2005. So, they're nice to get in a small set for $4. This is probably two of the few that I have from Bionicle in total. Now, if you're interested in getting this figure, the best way to go for it is by buying the whole 6 of them. Because a lot of eBay offers have the figure itself as like $7 or $8 or more. And that's kind of insane for just that figure. Because it's almost twice the price, and you could definitely get more without, spending that much. For example, there are lots that feature 2 Toa Metru, this Matoran, and another Matoran from Voya Nui for $4. That's a really good deal. Because altogether, like, in the original pricing of those sets at the time, they'd probably be close to $20 or more. So it's really good right now to get them, to get that sort of lot. You can check all these different eBay offers on Brickset under this minifigure, or should I say, constructive figure. It's not really a minifigure. There are lots that include all 6 of the Matoran for $37, $40, $32, and even $30. So those all together are better deals than if you get them separately. Because if you buy all 6, at the original price, like I did, that's $24. So even if you have to spend a little bit more than $24, to get all 6 of them, you're still getting it better than getting it on its own. Here are what it has on its own. $862, $967, and $750. Almost twice the price. So you're better off getting a whole collection of them, so you could get all different kinds, and all different, pieces. And you'll get it for less for all of these put together. So, on its own, it's actually not. I don't like to discourage the Lego sets, but this is not a great one. Just for, there's not much for play in it. You just have all these ways you have to pose them, and sometimes Bionicle, some of those figures I don't like that when you just have to pose them. I liked it when they had the old ones where you had gear functions, and it was a little harder to assemble. This one's very simple to assemble, but the older ones are a little bit tougher for young kids to assemble, but they were still paid off with a good way of playing with them. This one, you have it easy to build, but how much function is there? You just ball and joints. So I don't know. Maybe you could have fun with ball and joint figures on their own. Let me know in the comments if you're a fan of those kinds of constructed figures. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with more LEGO set reviews.